Good evening, and I hope you are having a good one. Today is actually the second farming stream that I've done in a while, and I'm pretty happy to be back doing this kind of content. Yeah, as you can see in the title, or you may have seen in the thumbnail as well, today I'm gonna be going back to Draenor, and what's new for me is that I'm gonna be going on my warlock, and I don't have any transmogs, I don't have anything. For my warlock because she hasn't gone through Draenor at all, so I'm very low on my collection there. And I kind of have a schedule thing going on. Not a schedule. Why did I say schedule? It's a route. It's really a route, nothing else. Basically, I have certain things that I wanna visit. There's gonna be some raid runs and definitely some mount camps. I want to show you where all these locations are for the certain rares that you may want to find. So if your character's never actually been to Draenor and you happen to be Alliance, what you can do is you can get yourself into the Mage Tower, and here's the portal to Storm Shield Ashran, and from there you can actually fly, which is kind of good news. Well, I didn't actually know this. I had to discover this as I landed here with my warlock for the first time, and it was definitely news for me. What I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna turn on my add-on, and here I'm at least going to see like these things that I'm yet to do. So I haven't done much of Draenor. Draenor was my first expansion ever that I actually played. I joined WoW in Draenor, which is kind of late for all the like WoW standards and whatnot. But basically, what I figured when I was creating actually this route is that I didn't really do things in an optimal way. As in, like when I started just writing things down, like the ones that I wanna camp or try to get or whatever. I was like, I don't even have these reputations or some of these reputations unlocked. They're just like I never even talked to these NPCs that will even allow me to basically grind reputation for them. So I'm terribly behind with Draenor. I was just like getting the hang of playing WoW, learning about it, learning about my class, and I didn't really play all that much because I was still a student. Admittedly, I did not have a child back then, but it was not not an optimal experience WoW wise, I suppose. I just need to move these things a little bit. I'm trying to get my mic closer to my actual mouth and talk. And it was like all the way in the back, and maybe this way you will hear me better. There's Kazakh, but I don't think he drops anything. Like, what does this guy drop? He's like a world boss, isn't he? Yeah, he is. And what's his loot? I don't want to see the class filter. I just want to see. I want to see all the loot. Why isn't it showing me the loot? That's weird. Like, none of these bosses are showing me loot. Gear filter. I don't want to see gear filter. How do I see what they drop? Is that like a secret or something? Apparently. Okay, so I have this weird quest to turn in at my garrison that I've never been to before. So yeah, I have no idea. Okay, so we kill this one. I'm gonna be killing rares as I walk past them because I haven't done that before. As you can see, my warlock has not been to Shadowmoon Valley, and the only mount out of these rares that I have is the Swift Free Strider. Apparently, I don't have this one. I don't know what this mushroom guy wants from me. The reason why I am on my warlock is because my warlock is currently on a roleplay server. What is this? This is a trinket that I do not need, but it is trash that can be sold. So we killed it. It's okay. It is definitely trash to be sold, and I am on a little bit of a grinding journey, not just. See, I didn't really do like Lunarfall at all. I have so many things to do, and what I want to try to do, if my garrison is even built, and I actually don't think it's built, it's just like, I'm supposed to turn in my quest where exactly? Over here, equipment, build, whatever. And I can't really do that, can I? Because I just don't have a garrison. How do I get my garrison? Do I need to do that first? I need to talk to someone first, I think. Oh, right. So I just don't have any guys here. How do I even create finding a foothold? Maybe I just need to talk to someone and actually get myself a garrison. Maybe that's a good idea. So before we start anything, maybe I should just have a foothold in Draenor. I don't like how that's like it's not a mandatory thing, but you know, like what are you gonna do without a garrison? Do I need to talk to someone here? Like nobody here wants to speak to me. Actually, let me see. Let me see. Valen doesn't okay, finding a foothold. I need to follow him now? Okay, well we'll do that. We'll do that. This hero, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the invasion. I think I'm going to have to do that on another character. That's like a garrison invasion. But I want to turn in this quest because I want to get rid of it. Oh, please, let me not have to go through this. I don't even know how long this scenario thingy is. Settle your people. Okay, do I have to settle my people now? What's the coin of many faces? Oh, this is a zone drop. I don't even have these basic things. It's unbelievable how little time I've actually spent doing this. Okay, well, in order for us to farm anything in Draenor. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get some things for it now, or what? Is this gonna take a while? Okay, let's see what they want. Plant the Alliance banner. I can do that. I have claimed my destiny. It's not, Valen. Just let me go. Okay, so the Alliance people are gonna come over here, and then I'm gonna be able to do this. That's not what he was supposed to say. I don't think. He's not gonna like that. Huh. Okay, let's finish this. Oh no, apparently we have to. Apparently we're gonna have to actually do this. That's okay. Alright, let's mark some woods and hopefully this garrison just opens somehow randomly. I don't even know. Like I mean I guess at some point I will need this because I do intend to collect these things. See, my biggest regret of not having my own garrison, especially not at like level 3, is not being able to get the another chance at farming that Winter Veil mount. And in order to farm it, you actually have to start in your Draenor garrison, which was a pity because I only had one character who could do that. I really am not sure I would want to do this like multiple times, and raising a garrison to level 3 is excruciating. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I want to give myself 2 chances for that Winter Veil mount. Do you know which one I'm talking about? It's what's the name of it? It's the Yeti of some sort, but I can't remember. I can't remember its exact name. Let me actually just look it up. Okay, mounts, Yeti. No, this is not it. I don't remember. I just don't know. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of the ravens. That's great. That is great. And the goats, of course. I mean, I guess this was a long time coming, since my alt has now turned into my sort of main. I guess it's okay to do this. Surprise, surprise! There's more of them. Okay, can I just get some sort of garrison so I can go? Is there anyone else I need to talk to? None of the quests are actually popping up for me. It says that I have one here over at Valen, but no, my quests are not showing up. What? Kill Quake Fist. She always wants to kill someone. It is unbelievable. Okay, let's open this thing. Let's open this thing. Let's have a garrison and let's get this thing done with, and then we can farm things. I don't like how I'm spending time on things that I didn't intend to do, but I'm gonna start getting quests to turn in at this place, so I don't understand why the... Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna... No, there's no more trouble. There's no more trouble, but there's also no one for me to talk to. Why are my quests... Establish your garrison. Garrison Hearthstone. I do want to get a Draenor Hearthstone. Okay, this is something I need.
Through your selfless actions, you have earned the respect of my people. They have granted you this foothold, confident that you will lead the Alliance to victory. Commander.
Let's go. Let's grant Alliance this beautiful victory. I don't know what they're talking about right now because I do not remember. I do not remember what we need to do. Okay. Keeping it together. I don't want to do these quests now. Can I? I'm not going to be able to do this at all. Alright, and the reason for this is because, oh yeah, I have a quest to turn in, but that's not going to be possible. Like, the quest is supposed to be here. It's like an equipment blueprint. Yeah. The problem with this is that I don't have that table thingy going on, and I'm gonna have to further develop this this garrison apparently in order to turn in my quests, and nobody's really gonna talk to me here about it. So my quest guy is supposed to be here, but that's okay. We're just not gonna bother with that. We have successfully gotten a garrison here, so I will do this on my druid actually. Let's see what the closest thing here is. Actually, the closest thing is Spires of Arak, which is where we are going to go. Because in the Spires of Arak, there is a rare, which is the first one that I want to go and visit. And the name of the rare, actually, this is a world boss. The name of the world boss is Rukhmar. And she drops a mount that I don't have, and there is Velos. There is indeed Velos. Let's get him. Let's get Velos. Okay, they drop something. Like a pod or something. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a toy? Is that an item? Is that a trinket? What is this? This is okay, this is a finger. Velos drops a larval pod. Okay, never you mind, Velos. Let's go and... Let's go and not be here anymore. Okay. So, Rukhmar lives in the Spires, which is all the way down there. And a lot of stuff that I've done, I'm only going to be able to do on my druid. So Rukhmar is here. I'm going to point myself towards her. And there is the last, yeah, I don't know about Void Talons. Like, I've never actually figured out like how this works. It just says like look for the edge of the reality portals. And I don't know anything about them because I've never really farmed the Void Talon, but we can check out the locations because apparently we need to get we need to see like a purple portal of some sort and just basically click on it. But I'm gonna have to check that further as I didn't really expect. This is kind of loud. As I didn't really expect to go farm the Void Talons now. This is the Spires basically. And I'm just gonna quickly run through the Void Talon portal spawn locations because there is a chance, a teeny tiny chance though, that one of these portals may be up, and I think the add-on is gonna let us know that that's happening. Sky Reach Decree. This is not something I need, but we are getting some bind on equips. Okay, well this is gonna help us, get some gold while still doing what we want to do. And I want to kill those rares because I highly doubt I have these achievements even on my druid. And I think the progress towards killing all these rares is going to count both on my warlock and my druid. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is the way this works. Okay, there are things that are bind on equip, and that is something that I will be sending to my other characters, the lucky ones. Okay, Rukhmar is on the other side, and I'm not gonna go to the dungeon now. There's nothing really to do there. And Rukhmar, I don't know what the spawn timer for Rukhmar is, but I don't really want to go on other servers because people camp Rukhmar there like crazy. I mean, we could try to hop a little bit. Let me actually just check the Rukhmar spawn timer. Rukhmar mount spawn. Okay, so you just basically, if you want to check the spawn time or anything like that, all you need to do is go to Wowhead and just check the comments. That's the way to do this. Known to spawn, there's a 12-minute timer between boss respawns. 12 minutes is not a lot. And what I've noticed is that, okay, well, I'll be farming the crystals some other time. We have an egg that we don't need, and yeah, okay, so I will be diligently clearing the trash because I'm gonna be getting a lot of trash and I just want to get rid of that. But I don't want to sell just absolutely everything. The prices here are actually just surprisingly good. This is a soulbound staff. We don't need that. Okay, haven't. One arrow says that I've collected disappearance, and one of them says that I haven't, which is weird. This is a soulbound. This is also soulbound. Okay, and I'm not going to collect primal spirits here, although apparently the add-on is making me do that. So yeah, we'll just see where this goes. I just don't want to have all these different things in my bag. While we wait for her, there's nothing really interesting going on in the area, unfortunately. So we are in the middle of freaking nowhere. There's Varasha here, and we already have the Hydraling, which is the pet that she drops. Surprise, surprise, there is still something that I even have for this from this expansion, which is I also have the Brilliant Spore, which is kind of nice. So yeah, there is actually like I could catch a battle pet. He is oh no, we already have the squirrel, but what we could do is we could do these mini achievements where we show all these critters. We love them. There's the Golden Dawn Feather. I think I have this pet. Let's see. I actually have been capturing pets in Draenor, which is kind of a surprise because I don't normally remember to do everything I want to achieve in the game, but that's okay. Here there's a firefly of some sort. Where is the firefly? Okay, so here it is. We don't have this firefly, and she's a level 25 flying pet. Let me just see. Let me just see what I have. I wanna get okay, versus flying. I don't really have a team against flying, but I could go with my own flying pets and just challenge it. Hopefully we don't miss Rukhmar. Now I don't know which side she's on. Let's see which one we want to catch. We already have these two, and we don't have the Firefly. So we're gonna try to not hurt her too much. Did we kill it? I hope we didn't. Jeez, okay, I hope we don't kill it. We just want to catch it. Trap missed. Oh no. Does she have like a dot of some sort? I hope not. Okay, so we caught it. That's great. I didn't expect to actually be catching pets today, but it's pretty good since Rukhmar's spawn timer is 12 minutes. In fact, we are going to be able to do that easily. And I didn't want to scorch the earth too soon because it just deals damage, and I would have probably most likely killed the minion that I was trying not to kill. And these we do want to kill. Even though this one's quality is poor, it's okay because we're gonna be able to get the stone for it and just like fix it. That's at least the plan. Like this bird is just killing everyone. Alright, there we go, and these are uncommon, but I already have the strand crab. I actually do like the Draenor pets. Draenor pets are strong. They are not to be messed with, and I just want to kill them as soon as possible. I think they're going to kill my Firehawk. Let's hope not. Could have switched the pet and made it faster, but now they're going to switch themselves. Okay, 414. What deals 414 damage? This deals 630. So I think this is going to be quite a bit enough. Hopefully I don't deal, any kind of damage to this one. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, we caught a poor pet. Yay us. Where's Rukhmar? She is to be spawned here, and hopefully no one kills her. This is a rat. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. She's actually. Oh, that's her. Okay. How do I get her down? How do I get her? How do I get you to come over here? I really want to kill her. Man, she is tough to catch. Can I do it from here? No, do I need like some sort of, I don't know, a leash or something? I'm not going to be able to fly if I tag her, and I don't know, I think I'm fast enough. It's just that she's escaping me. I'm going to follow her. I'm going to follow her, and I don't know how to tag her. I honestly don't know. Can I do it up in the air? I don't think I can. We're just here chasing Rukhmar. Can I be here and tag her? No? She is just not to be touched. You know, is she gonna land at some point? Because I kinda need her to, you know? I don't know where to stand. Okay, here we are. Here we are. I have finally managed to tag her somehow. And she is, oh my gosh, she's a strong one. Okay, well hopefully I can. Okay. Oh, okay, she takes flight. We get, well, we get nothing. We defeated Rukhmar, we did get the achievement, but we got only a 45 ring with a socket. Well, what a pity we didn't do this in Draenor. It's not like I valued sockets in any way back then. Let me just mark that we did this. Okay, so we found Rukhmar, which is good. And let's see where we go next. I don't think there's anything else in the Spires that we want to do. No, there's a dungeon, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna go to Talador next. Because in Talador, there's Sylvan Hide, and we're gonna check the locations there. Because there is a rare spawning over there. In the Spires of Arak, there's only Rukhmar, who's a world boss, and that is pretty much it. And apart from her, there's nothing really happening. There's nothing really happening in Spires of Arak. It would have been, I don't know, I had a feeling. I had a feeling about Rukhmar. I thought something actually was going to happen. Stone Spite. What's a Stone Spite? Is that something I should care about? Probably not, because I don't even recognize the name. No, they dropped some leggings, but it's okay because I've never even gotten these transmogs. This is a male though. I've never gotten any transmogs as a cloth class from Draenor. So this is probably a good idea to just, go ahead and kill rares. Not sure where I'm headed. I don't know why the add-on is taking me here. We're not gonna go there. Okay, we're gonna go to Talador, and there are a couple of locations, actually a few locations, of Sillet Hide, and Sillet Hide is like a rare spawn that I want to try and farm. And actually, I could be, like, I'm not gonna switch servers or anything, because this is a server where there's going to be the highest chance of him actually being here. Because it's a roleplay server and there's nobody really even here. It's a Felbark. I thought it was a Slit Hide. That would have been extremely lucky, but we're not that lucky, so that's okay. That's okay. We're still gonna go ahead and get the rare who is here. Okay, so Felbark drops. What does Felbark drop? Anything? No, this is something we don't need, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see the other locations for Sillet Hide. What is this? These are some. No, we don't need these. Fungal guys, that's fine. These are the void portals. So I'm just gonna run through the locations. There's another location for Sillet Hide over there, and I think, well, I mean, he is like a river beast thing, so he's gonna be towards the water. I don't understand why one of his locations was like over there, but that's okay. So he drops the Sapphire River Beast, in case you don't know. It's actually a really cool thing. This is a fist weapon? I can unfortunately not really wear that. But that is fine. Also, this is something that I'm going to be keeping my eye on, as I have never really farmed the Void Talon, but I wouldn't mind trying to do that. So yeah, roleplay server definitely a place to be when you're doing these things, even though we're probably not gonna find anything. Sillet Hide, like I would have been announced by the add-on if he was here. This is another location. Unfortunately, he is not here, so we're just gonna go further. And I'm not gonna waste time just trying to just serve off, try to get it or something. I'm just gonna circle, and if we find some of them, and if we get a mount, then that's great. Which is Kavu and which is this is Kavu. Okay, we've actually never killed one. I don't think. Not in any of my characters. I just wanna see where it is. Where is Kavu? I don't think I see it. Maybe these rares spawn it somehow. Is this Kavu? It says that it's here. The Crimson Claw. Is it in the cave? Not the cave, but like the room. Now this is the innkeeper. It says that he's right in front of the room. It says that he is right there. And I don't see them. Okay, I'm not actually in position. What does it say we have to do? 1 minute. Is there anyone else who's killing these? I highly doubt that. Maybe I just need to, I don't know, maybe I just need to kill these Arakoas to make it happen. Like, I know I've never done this purposefully, so there's a chance that, why would it be showing as if it was there? No, I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm not going to waste time on it. We're just going to go ahead and look for another What is this? The Hen Mother. We already have the Hen Mother's cloak. We don't need her. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna circle further and we're gonna go to another of the Sillet Hides locations, which is here, and there's a Hammertooth right next to it, if there is. If there is one. Okay, so this is where Sillet Hides spawn. All the glowing dots on the map are the ones where you can potentially find it. I haven't even seen another player in here, basically looking for these. Hammertooth. Hammertooth is not what I'm looking for. Sillet Hide should have been here if it was to be here, but it's not there, so that's okay. It's a little bit disappointing that I hear these sounds and it's not the minion that I want. Maybe I would have heard something else. Maybe I would have heard, like, I don't know, you're not prepared or something like that. I think so, at least. And there's another Sillet Hide location. Like, I could try to switch the server at least once, but there's no... I don't think there are any, like, servers... I don't know, they're less populated. Not that this one is low populated. It is actually high populated for a roleplay server, but still, it's not that large. And the Sillet Hide, if you were to find it, it would have been here, but it is not here, and that's fine. I'm ready to accept that. There are some Void Talon portal locations in Talador that we have not experienced yet. I don't think I'm gonna go to Auckenden Dungeon right now. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know how to start the Void Talon thing. I don't know if it's like a thing to start or anything. I actually don't know anything about the rare, really. How to basically farm it, how to get them out. Because I've never done it. I have never done it. And do I even go inside of here to... I don't really feel like it. I think I'm just gonna let him be. Cut off the head. I don't know that achievement. Probably something I would have normally cared about, but now I have a group of things, not just a list, a whole group of things that I want to, explore, and that is not one of them. I do wanna be checking out these locations for portals. Transit Golem, like if the rares are around, we're gonna kill them. But they're probably not around, except for this little guy. Doesn't even know what he's doing here. Okay, we got a shard that we already have. Okay, and that's pretty much it. We have okay, so next up we're gonna go to Nagrand because there are rares that we're gonna check out there as well. This is probably not gonna be as fruitful. Because these rares, the way you hunt them is not by, doing what I'm doing right now. You don't go around and just like check if they're there. The way you count them is by, for example, entering a group. Echo of Murmur, do I have you? Basically what you need to do is you need to enter a group. And there are like 5 locations. Do what now? What did I say? Just remind me. Basically, what you need to... Why is this invalid? Okay. The way you want to camp these Draenor mounts is by getting into a group and just like having 5-ish people camp. Oh, we got a toy. Oh, I didn't even know this was a thing. Released Murmur's Wail. Okay, I wanna test this. I didn't know this guy was dropping a toy. Okay, what's Murmur's Wail? We released something. I didn't even hear it. Was I supposed to hear something? because I didn't like hear an effect, or then there's nothing on the ground or anything. So there are a few of these rares all across Draenor that 100% drop a mount. But the problem with these rares is that they're just not there. Usually they aren't, and usually you can't just find them hanging around. Philip and I, when we were actually in Draenor, we did find them. But that was like we didn't even know what they were doing there. Basically, what do we need to do? They're like a requires 5 players to summon. Goodbye. Um, we didn't even know that one of these rares dropped a mount, and I remember us fighting it for like good half an hour, and we ended up getting a mount, and we were like, what? How is this even possible? How did we even end up getting this mount? And then eventually we found out that it's a rare that just sometimes spawns there, but it's not a very common spawn. So we have one of these 7 minions, and in each region you have like one of these world bosses that you can actually try to camp. But camping is the only way. Oh, actually, good evening. It's like a late evening for you, right? Oh wow. What time is it over there? Oh, it must be so late. Yeah, I'm actually not doing anything dynamic at all. What I'm doing today is I am revisiting Draenor, and I am unsuccessfully trying to just go around these locations that could have a rare in them that 100% drops a mount, but the chance for that to happen is microscopic. And if they were there, I'm sure my lovely add-on would have already shouted at me, but since it's not shouting, I highly doubt that there is anything to do here really. But still, I just want to check out these locations because they may mean something to you guys if you want to farm them. So as you can see, like this add-on is the Silver Dragon, and it's a really cool add-on, really, because when you hover over one of these skulls, what happens is you see all the locations where your rare can actually spawn. And I don't normally do this, as in I don't go around looking for rares, although some people. Oh, we got a transmog. Let me see. I would normally say we got an item, but it's not an item. Where is the Windwill's Harvest? Harvest. Why did I have to even type that in? What is this? This is the item. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. I do like that. I do like this one. Okay, well, second loot of 4:30 a.m. Oh wow, so are you a night bird? I used to be. I used to be while I was a student. Well, I didn't really do much, like let's say studying or whatever. I used to be a very I used to be a good student, but I was one of those students who would rarely like show up ready. What's Burgru? That's not the beast that we need. That's not the beast we need at all. Okay, this pit beast guy or whatever, they're very far away. But since literally nobody is here, we can go and try to find them. Like I know there are these lucky people who come over here and they fly around just to see, if there's a mount or anything really happening here for them. And sometimes they find a mount and they're like, "Yay! I'm on a frickin' roleplay server and I got myself a mount." But because that's pretty much the way it's supposed to go on a roleplay server, but I'm just not one of these freaking people. Like, every time I have to do something and WoW, it turns out to be a struggle. Like, if I need to collect something or whatever, but I like to just, have a little bit of faith Oh, you just woke up. Well, then you are ready to go. Drag Talon. What's a Drag Talon? They drop some sort of talon. I don't think they're there. I think they're back there. I don't think I even really need that stupid bird. I think they give out like a rep token or something like that. I have a memory of it not just being as valuable as the add-on would tell me it is. But still, okay, let's see what we get. We get this thing. The Steam Beetle Preservation Society will be interested in this item. That's great because I'm gonna send that straight to my druid as it's a Blizzard account bound. Blizzard account bound things used to be more common, I guess, in WoW than they are today, and there's less and less of these things added into the game year after year, probably, so people would play their, both their alts and their mains, which pretty much means turning their, you know, alts into their mains as well and just living here. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know what? I get really happy when I go back into the old expansion and I see that they used to do these things that just somehow, sometimes, somewhere, they make your freaking life easier. And that was good. Did we get a, no, we got a plate transmog that we don't need. That we don't need. Like, what do cats do during the night? I'm not a cat person. I just have to admit that I'm not a huge like fan of cats or anything. Ophilus. What does Ophilus drop? And who is Ophilus? Let's kill Ophilus because we haven't really found anything else that's of any value here. Ophilus is a snake-ish. I remember it taking ages to do these things. We got pantaloons that are pretty much underwear when you play a mecha gnome, and there's supposed to be a point, I don't know, 0.001 chance for a Void Talon portal here. And since we are unlucky people, we are just gonna go on our merry way. Do we even go there? What is this? Oh, this one drops a pet. I guess this is worth checking out. I don't just want to kill rares today. What I want to do is just like check out this like last part of Nagrand because these three guys do drop a pet. Mugra is here. She drops Mugra's head. This is another one of these rep items, and I don't know. I think I should go back and collect it till someone else does. I mean, nobody's gonna come here now. Nobody, I don't know, used to go to Draenor even when they were supposed to. But yeah, Mugra's head is another one of these items that my druid used to collect. I remember now, like the Steam Beetle Society, I guess you collect like rep tokens for them or something like that, and then they end up giving you something. I have like a lot of these on my druid, and I never really got around to go and turn them in because I don't know how valuable they are. But I hope they give me like a chunk of rep. Okay, there is in fact a rare here. Okay, there is a rare here, and they have a chance at a pet. Imperial Mana Fiend. Do we get it? Of course we don't. That's okay. Is there more? Like maybe they share a spawn timer. I actually would not be surprised if they did. I would not be surprised, but you live and learn. All three of them are alive. Maybe we should just kill them. So they drop three different pets. I wonder. Sleep most of the night on your bed and take up all the bed and then wake up to feed them, just kick them out and shut the door. Like, how often does a cat even eat? I thought they sleep like 16 or 17 hours a day, and they just, I don't know, they just wake up like once to eat food. But I guess that's not really the case, is it? Oh, I guess I have a really wrong perception about cats. What I want to do now I want to get myself over to Frostfire Ridge, and the reason for that is because there's a piglet living there, and that piglet is one of the possible mounts that we could also get. Like, we would have to, do you imagine how completely, utterly lucky we would have to be to just, like, fly by that location and just randomly find that rare that nobody's killed? Because a bunch of people camp these, and I always laugh at these people. Like, when I actually camp something or someone or whatever, what I do, are these account bound? Soulbound. I don't wanna see soulbound things in Draenor. I just wanna be able to send them to the character who's already been here. Alright, so get any gear today worth any gold? I actually did get a bind on equip ring that isn't really worth that much, but I'm trying to sell it at the auction house so I can get myself out of this crisis. And the only reason why I'm in crisis really is because I had to craft something unexpected. Like, I usually keep myself, topped up, and I'm fine gold wise, but I just didn't expect anything of that sort to happen, that I had to craft something new. But that's totally fine because I think I'm slowly getting back on my feet, and also some guildies helped me out because I was unable to even buy runes in the raids. A huge thanks to them as well. I just wanna, okay, so these are the locations. These are the boars, and Gorok, the biggest boar of all. He lives somewhere around here. There are a few spawn points that we're going to optimistically visit. Pale Fishmonger. I don't know what he drops. We got and clean 5 fish. I don't want to. Thank you. I will kill you later. Is he even there? Like, is he just like standing there? I think I tried to find him once, but he was just like, I don't know, I thought he was in a cave or something. This add-on is so good because if you don't know where the rare is, like, the little skull just glows like this. There's the pillager. Do I need this pillager guy? I think I need pretty much everything here. Oh, don't I hate caves. Like, when I see a rare and when I find out that they're in a cave, I'm just very unmotivated to do this. What is this? Mysterious flask. Speak to someone at your garrison. Now I have a bunch of garrison quests, and guess what? I don't have a garrison. I mean, I do. I started on it, but I don't want to do it today, and I really did not expect life to just, send me there and make me do these things. What's a chill fang? Okay, well, I want to get some pets today as well. This is the reason why I'm here, even though a bunch of these will never really drop pets or anything. They will just drop transmog. It's still a good opportunity for my warlock to, have some proof that she's ever, been to Draenor, because she just doesn't. I'm very low on every single one of the progress things that we could do. I'm looking for this piggy, Gorok. Okay, it's not showing me Gorok anymore. It's showing me, oh, is this like I'm not sure what this is. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually ever supposed to be here. And every time I hear that noise, I keep thinking that I don't know, that I'm suddenly rich, that something got sold at the auction house. But for some reason, that add-on decides to do that a lot. Cold Tusk is not what I'm looking for. It's a rare. We don't need to engage it at all. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and try to get Gorok here, and then go further up, because there are a few more spawn points that we may have missed. I'm gonna give him one shot today. Just one shot to appear, and all of them, I guess. I'm not gonna just spend time camping. I just want to show you what it is that you can do and what it is that you can camp. but I don't expect much today. Unfortunately, this was just like empty flying around. I did get some toys and some unexpected, pets and stuff, but that's always nice to get. Uh, at 5, oh, 5-month-old kitten. Oh, do you know what? Like, I would have a problem with cats in a way that I'm a sucker for cats when they're tiny, and then I'm this cruel person who just stops liking them when they grow up because I don't know, they can, I mean, they're pretty and all, but they're just mean, and I don't know, they're scary when they get mad, and I never know how far I can push a cat. Not that I purposely make animals mad or anything, but like I don't know, when we get a cat in our yard or something like that, I just like, they look like they're afraid of humans, but at the same time they look really mad. So I don't know if I should shoo them or just like if I'm forced to let them come in and have my dinner because otherwise they'll just rip off my face. I just don't trust them. They're not really what you're excited for in 9.1. Oh, I'm this person who's just hopelessly excited for a lot of things, and even though I'm aware of the situation that the game is currently in, I allow myself to get excited mostly because I don't have a lot of time to play. People think I play a lot, but I really don't. And I'm excited about the new cosmetics. I'm excited about mounts. I'm excited about pets. I'm excited for the new raid. I can't wait for the new raid. I just want to experience chains of dominations just fully, and I am happy about Korthia. And regardless of what it turns into, they've already shared some of these cool rewards and the pets and everything, and I just want to go there and hunt these pets with too many eyes and like these just cute things that are there. And I'm excited for maybe catching up even with some PvP that I haven't done in a while. I wanna try to do that and see how far I can go. And I don't know, like I could just I don't know. I could just name every single feature of the game and say why I'm excited about it. I just really really am. And the problem is, like, I'm not angry at the devs or anything. I really try hard to not spread that kind of energy, like, in my videos or my stream. Although, like, I have to say, these things get traction like crazy. That's not really the point. Like, if I'm just gonna turn myself into a negative person to gain traction, then, about a game that I like, and then I pretend I don't like it, and then I still play it because, I don't know, because I want to get more people to watch me hate on a game that we're all really here for, then that sucks. I don't want to do that. I don't know. I'm excited to fly. Like, flying just makes everything I want to do so easy. And I just want to, fly. And I like doing world quests. I mean, let's face it. I usually do them with my husband, and we usually just, go on an adventure. And when there's a rare, we're like, oh, this rare drops a pet. Let's go get it. Or hey, this rare, I don't know, it gives additional anima for our Covenant Sanctum buildings that we're building, and that's kind of what we want to finish and get done and whatnot. And that's something we enjoy, so they're not tedious or anything. I really do like the game. I don't know. I expected something to change when it comes to twisting corridors. I wanted to see twisting just get some feature, like some sort of repeatable thing. Like that's my biggest critic, I guess, for what I know about 9.1 right now. I just wanted to see it get something, like a reason for people to go back to twisting, and that hasn't happened. And I'm just like, are we never gonna go there again? What is going on with twisting corridors? And I don't trust Torghast too much. I think I'm just terribly disappointed in Torghast because even though it's not that bad, like I was one of those people who saw Torghast and who said to everyone around me, I'm just gonna go live there. I am just gonna go live in Torghast and I'm not gonna come out, and this is gonna be my content. And then the patch hit, and apart from, feeling just completely obliged to do it because of like all the obvious reasons, I didn't really like that. And I just wanted to like Torghast so badly. And the fact that I was made, like, just like everyone else, like the fact that I was made to do it in a way that sucked. And I don't want to experience that ever again. That's just dumb. And I just hope I stop feeling that way. I want that to stop. I want it to stop, and I just wanna experience the whole game. What are you excited about? Sorry about this whole like, this is what I'm excited about and this is what I hate rant that nobody really asked for, but yeah, I want to hear what you guys think, and like what you're excited slash unexcited for. I don't know. I like this game, and some people, I mean, like, we're at the point where people will call you naive if you like the game, and I don't like feeling that way. I like when yeah, flying and hurry. That's a good combo. First of all, and I do miss the professions. I feel like I haven't really gotten much out of the professions. I actually started as a herbalist in Shadowlands, and then I just dropped it when, I don't know, when herbing started taking too much time, and it just didn't really bring me anything. What I'm trying to find right now is these, well, I'm checking the Void Talent portals to see if any one of them spawn. But apart from that, I'm looking for, there are some rares actually here that I wanted to check out. Let me just see what's in, let me see what's in Gorgrond. In Gorgrond, there's Pound Fist. Let me see where Pound Fist actually is. No, this is someone, the Ageless. This is the Void Talon. Pound Fist. Okay, Pound Fist is actually in these locations, or should be in these locations, or could be in these locations. Is there one location or more? No, these are just the Void Talon ones. Oh, okay, so Pound Fist does have 4 locations. And we can try and just quickly make sure we haven't missed any of them, because I easily could have done that. I'm so tempted to just switch the server and check if he's there. I could do that, but nah. Okay, where's this guy? Like, I hate it when I see a rare, but the rare is not really there, and you have to do something, and I don't have the time for that because they're not really that important. So I'll just go back. And these minions, like every single one of these, looks like they're dropping something important. This one drops a trinket. This one drops a transmog that I don't need. So yeah. Hi, D Woods. How are you doing? And welcome back. What's up? I am just what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to go over these locations that can potentially give me a rare that gives me a 100% chance at something. But that doesn't happen in my life a lot. And I don't expect it to be here. I just kind of want you to see the flying routes where you can go if you were to farm them. Like, I think I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna try something. Let me just try this. Custom. I just want to try something. Okay, I just wanna, I don't know. Like, this is a stupid idea. I just wanna see, like, if like the environment changes in any way if I switch the servers. Like, I know I'm not in the group I'm supposed to be at, and I don't think they're gonna really suffer too much because of that. There is a chest, though, that wasn't there when I need to be a shredder to chop this up. Never you mind. I shall not shred today, apparently. There's the Blackrock Foundry. That's actually the raid that I wanted to run today, so that's what I will do as we're in the right spot. But I just wanted to give it a little go and see if I can find, if only I can find a Pound Fist. The Pound Fist does not seem to be here. There's like a big guy. See, I don't like these things. Like, they make a rare look humongous, and nothing ever drops from it. You just get like some sort of crap loot, even though the size of it, like the mere size of it, should almost guarantee you to get like a mount or something. But like that just doesn't work that way. What we're gonna go is we're gonna run through the raid, and I still cannot remember. I can't remember if I did this one on Warlock or not. It doesn't matter too much. We're gonna go. I don't think I've ever done this here, so we're gonna be getting a lot of transmog. And let me see. Okay, I have to check the loot. I haven't checked the loot. I think this one will drop, could potentially drop the let's see. Okay, so there's Gruul, who drops nothing. We are on. I hope this is a mythic difficulty. Yeah, this is a mythic 25. There's a lot of bosses here. Iron Maiden. There's a okay. So basically, the Blackhand drops an Iron Hoof Destroyer. We can try and get it. Basically, we need to go through all of these things. How many bosses are here even? I think there's too many of them to count, but that's okay. We've never been here on a Warlock. Let's get excited because I actually don't even remember these. Is it cold? Is there? Yeah, actually, it is. It is cold. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Like, which is the first boss even? Where is even the boss's entrance? I think, I don't know. I'm just gonna go to the right. Do these have a loot? I don't think so. It is cold. During the day, it's okay. Like today, we were at a park and we actually had an okay time there. It wasn't cold or anything. Like the sun was up, and then as we were coming home, there was like, I mean, the rain just started. But it didn't really continue. It just started for like a little bit, and then it just became cold. But I have a habit of keeping my window open, and the reason for that is so my laptop doesn't overheat, even though I do have a cooler. That sounds like a ridiculous reason to just spend time in cold, but I'm afraid of that, even though I shouldn't be, because that only ever happens like while I'm raiding, the potential for it to just burn out and just shut down. I think these two things will never do that to me. But yeah, that's fine. I don't know which boss I need to kill first. I haven't done this properly ever. I think once I was here to try to get something from Blackhand, but that's it. That's it. Gruul actually has some HP. That's okay. Yeah, I've never been here on a Warlock. That's for sure. So we're gonna be getting quite some transmogs that I can't see because I'm a freaking mechanome. I don't understand why they were just, I don't know, unable to make them properly in a way that you can still get loot. Like they didn't have to be past bosses. They could have been like BFA bosses and maybe, I don't know, maybe Shadowlands bosses and whatnot. Why can't you get different versions of like the hands that drop from you? Not different versions in a way that like they change the way you look in a barber shop, but like what about the tints? Why can't you get rust, or why can't you get like a metal or something? What mission table add-ons do you use? Different to mine in your Knife of One video. I use Venture Plan. I use the Covenant Mission Helper, and I use the Covenant Mission Success Estimator. Those three. And I think I have a video, like specifically on Mission Table, where I talked about, I think, all three of them. And also there's like actually those are two add-ons plus a weak aura. That I used to use, but I don't use it anymore. It's either the mission helper or success estimator. I don't remember like which is the aura and which is the add-on. But I eventually just, I stuck with the success estimator, I think, and venture plan. Venture plan is good, but you have to install it like manually. Like I don't know if you have experience with that. But it's nothing too difficult. You just need to basically just copy some folders into your add-on folder. I actually always have to find a guide when I do that because I always forget. I'm not sure if I'm at the correct boss. In a way that I don't know if I was supposed to go to some other boss previously. There's a boss in the middle that I have not the slightest clue how to reach, but I think we need to. Yeah, Venture Plan is good. You just need to like download it and put it to like the add-ons folder where your WoW is installed, and it should work. I think that's the way to do it. I just don't know how to explain it very well. So I always, when I talk about the mission tables, I always just like paste an additional guide, like someone else's, on how to install them, because actually there are a bunch of people who just joined Shadowlands and who don't know these things because they were, I don't know, active like a long time ago. But what's really interesting to me, okay, the doors have now opened and I think I'm on the right track. What's really interesting to me is like the whole statistics of the Shadowlands being the most sold game. I think it's not, is it ever or is it in 2020? Like the game or the expansion or something like that. Like I think people are receiving some false statistics, as in I think a lot of people who are WoW players don't realize that a bunch of people who have bought Shadowlands act like normal gamers, not like Shadowlands players. I know this doesn't have anything to do with what we previously talked about, but I'm getting somewhere. As in, like how you'll buy a game and you'll play it for 2 or 3 months and you'll be either like, oh, this game is good or this game is bad or whatever, and then you'll move on to the next game. Well, I think that's kind of what people do. You have a bomb on you. I think this is how I need to do it. Okay, I think this is how this gets detonated. I think these bombs need to just be, I don't know, detonated here, and this kind of gets damaged. I think that's what needs to happen. I'll just keep I think I'll keep my pet on passive. There's no need for him to go and kill anything. Basically, a lot of these players, they came to Shadowlands, they played it for a little bit, and then they quit, and the game was deemed highly like unsuccessful because of that, because they left so fast. But what if someone just wanted to get a little bit of game time and then they and then they gave up on it? The whole pandemic, yeah, I think it's the pandemic, and I think it's a lot of people who wanted to give Shadowlands a try, and then maybe just figuring out that maybe the game is not for them. I don't think the Shadowlands is as much of a disappointment as people like to portray it. Yes, it has its issues. I'm not like being naive here and saying that Shadowlands is perfect. It's far from perfect. And I think what's wrecking Shadowlands the most is the executive decisions that have nothing to do with what devs think about the game or what they want to make, because there's always some person somewhere high up there who's never played the game but who's more concerned about some things that are good for the company, and they get to say, yes or no for things that they don't really completely fully understand because they did not spend 15 years in Azeroth and they have no, concept what what Shadowlands or any expansion could be, should be, could have been, would have been, should have been, or whatever. And I think that's the problem. But I think what people are maybe sometimes not realizing is that we as players still kind of sort of, we have people on the inside in a way. Like, these are our game devs and they really do try. Like, they can't do everything. They can't just, go against the, oh, this got fixed. It's got fixed and now I have to damage it again. They can't go against their own company. They can't just, yeah, exactly. Um, like, what I'm saying is that they can't just, like, bash on their executive, decisions or people who have made those decisions. Like, they have to be highly diplomatic. And a lot of these people, they just don't care about diplomacy. They just wanna, see the things that they wanna see in game, and that is it. And I think more players should just realize that a lot of these things are business decisions more than anything else. And and that just doesn't sit right with someone who just wants to, play Shadowlands or whatever the way they want to. And that's a little bit of a problem. I think I'm gonna be able to. Okay, here we go. We killed one of them. Basically, what you need to do on this boss is just, like, place the bombs near the furnace engine thingy, and everything should be fine. Like, over time, as the bombs explode, they should damage the entrance, and you should be able to get a kill on the furnace. Losing the range, some was a shot that broke the Campbell's back. I can't, like, judge that at all because I don't play rogues. I tried the level 1. It's at level 73, and I never really understood it. I can't just get around to understanding rogues. There's just something not clicking with me and rogues at all. It's weird that that's coming from me, and I used to be a feral main, and some people, like, when I got introduced to WoW, and when they tried to explain to me what feral is, they said, like, it was a budget version of rogue or whatever, and I didn't know what that meant. And then I leveled a rogue after 5 years of playing feral, and I still didn't know what that meant. Like, I don't understand that reference. It's just, for me, it's just what? Like, they're not even close. Like, I like, understanding one didn't get me to understand the other at all. But yeah, like, the timing was good. But I just think a lot of these newly joined people were casuals, and I'm not saying all of them remain casuals. I think what we're missing overall is the amount of people who started to play Shadowlands and who turned hardcore because of Shadowlands. And I personally know about a bunch of these players who have that kind of attitude, because some of them are in my guild, some of them are my friends, and I just don't think the toxicity of the community has reached them yet in a way that they start looking at the things that about the game that they like in a negative way, and a lot of it is done by the community. And what I try to do, at least, try, like, in my streams and in my videos, even though it gets me called, like, naive or, a Blizzard fangirling or fanboying or whatever you want to call it, on, like, Blizzard's decision in any way. I just understand that they're not exclusively made by the game devs, and that's fine. That's how businesses work. I have a business of my own, and that's sometimes how a business works. It's just not fun for everyone at all times, but it just has to go on. In theory, everyone says that they understand that. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we get it," but here's the thing. That there's no here's the thing. That's just how it works. And I don't know, I just wish people would be more positive. I try to keep that positivity because, like, if you don't want to play a game, if you don't like the game anymore, it's simple. There are so many games, there are so many emerging MMOs or whatever. And yeah, some people have stopped whining and they quit the game and they are playing a different game and they're happy now. But what bothers me is that so many people make themselves really unhappy uh, by just just continuously doing things that they don't like. And yeah, I noticed the void. That's one of the problems that I've noticed probably when I started doing old content. Like I didn't realize how rushed Shadowlands really was until I went back and I remembered doing Mage Tower. And then I remembered, these world bosses that I could camp, and I just didn't do it back then. And I'm starting to remember all these, I don't know, these cool things like Netherring reputation giving you all these drakes, and a lot of like Chromie's mystery when you're like discovering like who killed Chromie or whatever. Like that's a good one. And then all these puzzle mounts that I did guides on because I just fell in love with them. And regardless of whether like anyone wanted to see them or not, but it turns out that people did want to see them, and I was kind of surprised by that. I didn't expect a lot of people just wanting to experience these things like that for ages and ages ago. But I was happy about that, and I noticed the void. And Torghast was supposed to be that big thing. It was supposed to be. I'm not gonna call it the next Mage Tower because like it was never meant to be that. But it was meant to be the next big thing that everyone would get excited about. It was not meant to be the next island expeditions, as you said. Like it was like nobody really enjoyed those, and like I felt more disappointed about the island expeditions than about Torghast, admittedly, because I still remember that BlizzCon. What year was that? When they announced Island Expeditions, and this is the package that I thought I was getting. Like the way they talked about it, they said that there were gonna be, NPCs that act in a certain way, that they change their behaviors, that some of them are smarter than the other ones, or whatever. Like, I thought we were seeing the origins of some sort of like artificial intelligence in the game, like an NPC that would try to make things harder for you based on what you do in game. Like if you moved in a certain way, like they would try to counter you or something. They would act as a PvP sort of thing. Like I thought, I know it sounds stupid right now, but like when I listened to it, I was so like I have a problem with getting overhyped about things, and I think that's what gets me in the end. But I got so hyped over Island Expeditions. That was the first time that I said, I'm never gonna get out of Island Expeditions. And then our Island Expeditions came around, and I was like, okay, that's not what I want to be, playing or whatever. And the thing is, when did BFA come out? I remember playing BFA for a while. Yeah, I played beta, and then I played for a few months, and I was, I don't know, like, everything that happened during that time was really blurry because I was about to have a baby then. I was pregnant, and maybe those were hormones, maybe it was just my bad mood, but I remember getting a subscription. Like, I wasn't a WoW streamer back then. I streamed Hearthstone on Twitch, and WoW was my game to play when nobody watched me. And that was just my time to kind of be alone. I wasn't in a guild. I didn't do anything in particular, like anything competitive or like that at all. I just liked playing WoW as my own thing. And I remember like these last few days before my subscription ran out and I was supposed get that baby already. And I remember not really knowing where to go or what to do because I was just unhyped about these like island expeditions. It just didn't sit right with me. Nothing sat right with me, and I thought it was me. That's the thing. Like I kind of sort of blamed myself for it, and I thought I was I don't know, the one not fully enjoying WoW at that time because of like everything that was going on in my life. But then I came back. Like I didn't follow social media or anything. I wasn't that invested into WoW because I knew I would have to quit for a while anyway, and I just didn't want to get myself out there as, someone who's, playing or critiquing or whatever, doing WoW in any way. And by the way, that was the time when I didn't really quite grasp the value of YouTube. I thought Twitch was awesome, and it appeared that Twitch wasn't as awesome, and now I think Twitch sucks. But anyway, yeah, I didn't understand the value of YouTube and the way the content there is eternal. So I don't know, I spent a lot of time on Twitch and I regret it. I should go Affliction with my Warlock. Should I say Destruction, which is best for leveling? For leveling, I would highly recommend Destruction. There's no need for you to just go through, I will say the annoyance of just going through content with an Affliction Warlock, because unless you're just talented into like the dungeons slash open world talents, which are okay, like I think you will struggle. Look at this. Like this is pretty much this is what it looks like to be an Affliction Warlock in the open world. Just dotting every single minion instead of just like pouring Rain of Fire and just getting your Infernal out there and just being a Destruction Warlock in the open world. It also depends on how experienced you are. I don't know if you've played the Affliction before, but what I'd say, how did this happen? What I'd say is that like if you're less experienced in Warlock, I would still go with Destruction anyway and just learn that first, even though people say that Affliction is stronger, blah blah. The thing about Affliction being stronger is that it's like Affliction is only as strong as its wielder, and I'm the living proof of that because I am still learning Affliction and I don't feel that strong with it. I know I'm doing far less than like an Affliction could do, but I re-rolled like my class, my spec, my race, and everything in Shadowlands. And I'm still learning Affliction. So Affliction takes a long time to just, master, and it's very punishing unless you want to, really get good at it and just give it, a good few weeks to just get it in your fingers. And if you have like people who you're doing stuff with that, I don't know, you think you would be better for the group with as an Affliction, then go for it. But if that's not the case, I would always just go Destruction. I used to play Destruction before this, and I had an easier time, but I figured, I don't know, I wanted a challenge, and challenge is what I got. To be honest, I didn't expect it was going to be this much of a challenge, but it was. It really was quite something. But I'm still, I don't know, I'm still happy about my choice. But if I was to play like a casual-ish WoW all the time and go out in the open world, I would just go with Destruction. Do you know what? Like that just begs me to ask myself the question, why don't I just respec into Destruction when I go and do world quests and just open world things? Because I damn right should. Okay, let's get this big guy. I don't understand how I'm not getting new transmogs. Are all these just trinkets and mail items? Am I just being as unlucky as you get here? What we want to get is we want to get to Blackhand. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to do that because this raid it seems to be taking quite a while. But that's probably my amount of the day to try to get and probably not get. But I wanted to also do. Oh, could it be we got a transmog? let's see the cloak. Oh, the cloak is actually properly beautiful. Oh, I usually don't transmog cloaks, but I do like these. I never noticed these two. This is probably some sort of Draenor version as well, but look at that. And by the way, this add-on that I'm using for like showing these extra sets, and extra sets are sets from questing, from campaigns, like all these sets that are not shown in the, let's call them official sets. And there's a lot of them. There's like 411. It's called Better Wardrobe, and Better Wardrobe is just an amazing add-on, and I recommend it to everyone and anyone just trying to get into, you know, transmog collecting and stuff. It's such an amazing thing. I think this is the way I need to go, but I remember struggling to find a way to get to the Iron Maidens. There's something that I need to do, and I remember Googling it the last time, so I'll do it now. How to get to Iron Maidens. Wow, there's something that needs to be done. You can get to Iron Maidens after killing Beast Lord Darmok and Operator Thorgar. Operator Thorgar, what? Did we kill them? Where are they? Do I have to go Operator? Oh, okay, so we didn't kill them, and we need to go to Iron Assembly. How do I know where that is, though? The workshop. Oh, okay, so we needed to go right and not down. Okay, so we'll just go back. I knew there was a thing I was missing. That's okay. We're just gonna do this properly, and I'll try not to waste my time. I hope you're happy with my answer. It all comes down to you. Like, if you have like 2 or 3 years of, you know, warlock experience with your class, then just, you know, just go affliction and you won't regret it. But if you're just like, from what you said, I'm understanding that you're just starting with warlocks. I think destruction is a good start. Okay. We need to go back, and I have this nasty feeling that it's just gonna take me ages to do this. But we're gonna go up. Like, I know there's like an elevator or something that I need to open or proc, or it's not a proc, it's just like an open thing. And this time, I promise you, I will remember what needs to get done in order to get there. And I actually realized a funny little thing that spoils my WoW experience. I press map a lot, like when I don't even need the map at all, and that ruins me. That really ruins me. Like, I do this all the time. Do you know how hard it is to keep doing that if you need to later take that video and cut footage out of it? It's the most ridiculous thing to do when you want a decent footage. Like, I just keep pressing M. I need to just not bind it and just look at a minimap or just learn where I need to go. And this is not just a problem in WoW. I have a problem with that, like, in real life as well, because I usually go with someone. I don't often just, you know, go and walk around myself. I don't do that, and then what happens? Oh, maybe I can get to the... Can I? Okay, the Crucible is just Blackhand. Can I just go and kill Blackhand? Is there a way? Okay. Which bosses do I need to kill to get to Blackhand? Is there an answer to this? Oh no, I have to defeat the Iron Maidens. Okay, never mind. I have to check. Never mind. See, I type in these stupid things into Google and I expect an answer. Shift M, yeah, I should use it. I should make it harder. Unless you have the skip, you have to kill all the boss. Yeah, I don't have the skip. How do you even get the skip? I don't know, but it seems that I have to kill all bosses. It says that I have to kill like 3 or something, but those 3 require me to kill the rest of them. So it's really the same old thing. Am I in danger here? I don't think I should be. Why do I keep getting stunned? Is this just gonna last forever? Okay, let's just try to kill some of them. Okay, they're playing football with me here. Oh, and my pet is on passive because I forgot. There we go. Okay, I knew there was something wrong. Like, the warlock things that I forget amaze me every single day. They don't even have loot. There's just nothing to loot here. What? Okay, never mind. Let's go back. I assume these doors open later. What do you want? Why are you here? Okay, what are the odds even of me getting this mount? It's not that I particularly want it, I just wanna, get it so I don't have to think about it anymore, but that's not the attitude I should have for mount farming. And you know what? I do want this mount. Look at this beast guy. And I watched Asmo's transmog competition, and yes, I hopelessly watched all of the Asmo's videos because I find him extremely entertaining. And I just like the guy. He's smart. I don't think people realize how smart he actually is when he starts talking. Most people in his chat are jerks. But anyway, I watched like I think yesterday's video or something, something like that. And I do again understand that this sounds like unapologetically fangirling over it, but I saw that mount in the trans mount, and I was like, where do you even get that? And I was so happy that the other day I decided to do Draenor today, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna have a shot at this. So here I am for my like third time in my life or something like that. And there's probably no chance of me ever getting it today, but yeah, I'm gonna try. You can't get it if you don't try. I'm never gonna just get it if I don't come here. So I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up, and that's gonna be it. All you can do, show up. Show up and try. And this is why I go with a druid, because warlock, when I'm spec'd for a raid and not a dungeon, like all I have are these like single target tools that are good for nothing, even in the old expansion. I still have to dot every single one of these dumbasses. It's amazing. So yeah, if you want to do open world, don't do what I'm doing right now. Should have thought about that. Okay, does this thing open? This thing isn't opening. What is happening? Can I go there? Can I what? What are siege bombs? I see, these are the things that I'm a bit afraid of. You know, like in Pandaria, how you're usually okay when you're doing these dungeons and raids, and there's just that one mechanic that completely wrecks you and just kills you, straight up kills you if you don't pay attention. That's what happens to me a lot because I don't know these bosses and I just go in blindly hoping that I can just out damage them. And that's not always the case. Do you know, like in the, what's it called? Is it the Throne of Thunder? I think it's the Throne of Thunder raid. There are these snails. Like I was there last week. I don't know if you were there, but if you were, like before the bird, before the bird that drops you the bird, there are these snails that if you step into their puddle, you're dead. You're even dead right now. There's no way for you to just not be dead. And I tried. I tried everything I could, and as a druid, like I would just instantly die, and they just deal like a bajillion damage to you. And I'm sure that's not a bug. I'm sure that's a ha-ha to all of us trying to do that. What is item level is your log? I'm at 219 right now. 220 equipped, 219. Professions basically have no value in WoW anymore, aside from battle. Well, I mean, I have a different perception of value because even though, like, even when a profession doesn't have a current value, I still see certain professions as valuable, like when they can craft mounts and pets and transmogs. So these professions like jewel crafting or leatherworking or whatever, for me, are timeless when it comes to that. But I understand what you mean. I do need new bags. Everyone's telling me that. For some reason, I'm still rolling with the tiniest bags, and I can't do that to myself anymore. I have to go and buy new bags. They cost like 30 gold, and I don't know why I don't do that. I'm sorry. Literally sorry for providing such things. Here, left, go back. I have to go here, right? This is where I need to go. And there's something to be done. Okay, I have to Google this. You can get to Iron Maidens after killing Beast Lord Dharma and Operator Thorgard. I just killed those two, right? There's an elevator shaft just to the right when you enter the Operator Thorgard room. Okay, where is he? There's something to be done, and I remember getting lost here. We were late for a family lunch like about a month ago because I didn't know what to do here. I need to go back. And I was too stubborn and I didn't want to go to lunch and I just kept looking for this thing. Next time I want to see some new bags. I want to see some new bags too. And I'm going to make a mental note that is actually going to last. And I'll get some new bags. Elevator shaft just to the right when you enter. Oh, okay. Alright. Is this what you meant? Is this the shaft thingy? Jump down. Oh, do I? Don't think I should. And you're at Iron Maidens. I don't trust this elevator. Is it gonna come up? Is it working? Is this thing functioning? I don't want to jump down. Is it water down there? I think I remember it being water. Oh, please let it be water. It's pixely, but it's water. Okay, we're good. We made it. Okay. I'm such a noob at this. Yeah, I forgot. Like, okay, I'm gonna see when I do things on stream. I have a good habit of remembering these things forever. Or is this the boss? So the boss will be here, right? Yeah. So I was late for that family lunch, and that was it was actually a rather important lunch, and I know I almost went in my sweatpants. I was in sweatpants, and I was in my shirt, and I was all angry because I had to log out and go to that family lunch, and then come back and try to do this again. And I almost went to that family lunch dressed like that. Whereas my husband, who usually cares as much about, stylish looking things as I do, and that's zero, he was all dressed up. And then he told me, like, to be honest, I don't even remember what it was that was so important about that lunch, but apparently I completely failed it because of the Iron Maidens. And eventually I got dressed up and left. But that's how annoying this was. Do I need to talk to someone? Do I need to go there? I don't think this is the place to go at all. The boat thingy. With this box, look on the right, there are a lot of boxes. Find your way through them, pick up the skill. Thank you for that. I will do that, but I don't understand, like, what's up with this boss? How do I get her to talk to me? I killed all her men, and she's just not ready. Do I need to kill these two? Is this, like... So she said something. She said, like, you insufferable something. I'm gonna kill the enemies in the water. Really? Like, that's annoying. Alright. Well, I do appreciate the help, because these are the things that make me go to lunch late. I will never do that again. And I do remember, like, when I do something on stream, I just remember it. Okay. So hopefully I'll find that skip quest and we don't have to do this ever again. There is a reason to not do the skip quest, and that's transmogs. But when I don't feel like going for transmogs and I just want to go mounts, then that's useful. Is this? Oh, this follows me. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I could just get the pet out, so I just at least have an easier time here, you know. But apparently that's unneeded. Yeah, another problem is that I have trash all over the place, and this trash is probably more valuable than the things that I'm about to collect. But that's alright. Let's just pick up everything. Okay, there is transmog after all. What is this? How did I not collect the appearance when it just got collected? Is this is a finger. We don't need a finger. And this is leather that I've already collected. Okay, I'm gonna get the finger and the leather just because I destroyed an item to... Okay, so the boxes. What did you say? For the transmog stuff, that's the sound from All the Things. So All the Things is the add-on that saves my life every day. And basically it's the thing that tracks your progress on everything, and you can set it to just like announce when you have like a new mount or a new pet or a new transmog, and that's how I know I collected something. Okay, when you're done with the boss, look on the right. Done with the boss. Oh, okay, so there are the boxes. Find your way through them to pick up the quest. I hope this is what you meant. What if I already had the skip? What if I already did the quest? Would I not have known? Wait, what do you mean find a way through them? Like through these big ones? Or maybe this is the room to go into. This is what makes me feel like my whole time in Draenor when I just started is wasted. Like, I had fun. I just had like a micro amount of fun in comparison to what I could have had, even in Draenor, because I was new and I was learning everything. And I still appear to not be knowing all these things that I apparently did learn back then. Okay. Collect 4 embers of the mountain, 4 hearts of the stone, and 4 shards of iron from the final bosses of each wing of the Blackrock. Does this mean I could have, I should have picked this? No, I couldn't have picked this up first. So I'm gonna have to grind out this quest. That's fine. Let's do this. Is the noise too loud, by the way? Is that why you asked me? Because I'm listening everything through my headphones and it should be balanced out. Okay, but that's how I know I got something that I potentially should not throw away, or I can throw it away if it's soulbound and if I learned the transmog. But that's how I know, for example, I got a pet or something. Okay, so I got the quest. Can I, or can I not, go back through here? I think I'll be able to. Yeah, I'm planning on, so even though I'd like to come here weekly, like for the sake of the stream, I think I'm gonna be switching the expansion every week, because I really want to do these theme nights where we do like one thing from expansion, because I don't really spend like all that much time just going around collecting things, mostly because I don't have that time. But Friday is my day to do that, and no one can stop me. Well, maybe Red can, but I don't think he can. Anyway, is this the elevator that, oh yeah, there we go. Anyway, this is my night to collect fun things, and this counts as gold farming, which is good for my progress. So I have a reason to be here, and I'm gonna do the theme nights where I'll go to a different expansion every week so we can actually see different things. And maybe at some point I'll get tired of everything and I'll just, I don't know, spam a dungeon like 50 times until I get something. But this makes it more fun. This way I'm at least getting to know these instances so that I can travel to all of them equipped with knowledge. Now you can kill Blackhand. Alright, let's go get us the mount. Like, it has to drop. We spent, like, this is of course not a criteria at all for what happens in game and what doesn't. But let's say we spent an hour here and we deserve the mount. And let's pretend just for, oh, the door closes. That's interesting. Let's pretend just for a second that these mounts and these achievements are earned based on the amount of effort. Do you know how they say that, like, whoever finishes college or university, like, they're not smart, they're just persistent? Let's count this as persistency, and let us hope that that is enough of a criteria, today at least, to get a mount. The only thing that can stop us from getting the mount now is us absolutely failing to recognize the direction in which we're supposed to go. But I think we're good, because the elevator just landed on us, and I think we should be fine. Alright. Let's go get this. Oh, this way. Let's go get this guy. And I'm going to add additional 98% on the probability of this drop based on the amount of effort I've invested into it today. That would make it a 98.001 chance for this mount to drop. I'm gonna step into this arena with that mindset, and that will have to do. That will simply have to do, because I cannot come here for years waiting for Blackhand to drop his damn mount. That's not an option. That is not an option. That means he'll drop it now. Okay, my inventory is full. This kind of spoils it. Warrior, Hunter, Shaman, Monk, Rogue, Mage, Druid. Trinket, something to collect because it's a sword. Okay, we're just gonna take it step by step. Soulbound feet that we're gonna destroy. And that's it? No mount? Are you kidding me? I had the whole speech ready and everything. Are they serious? They give me 2 trinkets. They give me 2 trinkets, and all I get is oh, well, okay. Well, that's something. Okay, let's just forget everything we said today. Jesus, okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I don't care, I didn't get a mount, but look at this one. Look at this one. Just look at this damn sword. This is like the best sword I've ever seen. And look at how well it actually goes with my hand, except for the fact that it's terribly low res in comparison, but come on. Okay, this is my new transmog. Haven't thought it through yet, but that's it. That is it. That was worth it. That was worth it, and yes, this feels like a slight ripoff. But you know what? There's something good that we now have. We have a sword, we have a Garrison Hearthstone. Mighty Mixer had a speed. I had it! Like, I was ready. I was ready for the mount. And it just decided that today is not today. And that's okay. Let me just see for the last 10 minutes, because I'm gonna stream for the next 10 minutes because I don't stream longer on Fridays. Let me see what else I had. Okay, Gorgrond we went to. Frostfire Ridge we went to. Talador we went to. Nagrand, there were 2 minions. Yes, we went there. We did the Blackrock Foundry run, and the only thing that I could realistically do for this whole time is go to Tanaan Jungle and show you one more thing. Tanaan is here, and the Tanaan Jungle drops 4 mounts. These are very important, so listen up. The mounts. I don't care about you. Go away. Oh, wait, she dropped something. Maybe. Nope. Never mind. Okay, so Tanaan Jungle. Tanaan Jungle drops. Okay, there's this piglet. That's just completely adorable. There's a dire fang. Nope, 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 nope. There's this guy that I don't have that we're gonna get. And there's another one. Only 3 mounts? I thought it was 4. Anyway, I have these 2. And all I'm missing, not all I'm missing, but you know, I'm missing this little guy. Basically, this is the drop from one of these rare spawns. And one of these rare spawns seems to be right here. I think this is the Doom Ruler. Basically, you have rares that shout things at you, like throughout this region. And there's a chance, because we're at a freaking roleplay server, that no one has spotted it yet. And we're gonna get ourselves there. Oh, I'm confused. There's too many rares. I need to be better at this. Okay, so here is... No, this is not a rare. What is this one dropping even? No, something's wrong. This is not the rare that I'm looking for. Okay, I need silence. I need silence. And I need... What are you gonna give me? I need to get rid of these guys. I seriously need to get rid of all these rares. There's something important that I want to show you. There are 4 of the possible rares that spawn in Tanaan Jungle, and most of you have played Draenor, and most of you know this. But they don't drop eggs. They drop like cages, I think. And these cages can contain one of the 3 things. 2 of them I have. And the third one, which is a rhino of a sort, I do not have. And this one, this is the way it looks. This is the way it looks when one of them is spawned, and now it's not. What I want is to get that one, or at least try. So here's Vengeance. She's purple. And there's Death Talon. He is green. And then there are more of them. What's it called? No, this is Vengeance. And then there's Doom Roller. Yeah, Doom Roller lives here, I think. I thought that was Doom Roller, but that's in a completely different region. And then there's the 4th one that I can't remember where it spawns. Oh, Therapist. Okay, here it is. Here's the Therapist. And usually what happens is there's a shout in the chat. And one of them says something. Like each one of them has like a speech of a sort. And I want to look up the interval, like when they spawn. Okay, so Doom Roller, Vengeance, spawn timer. Basically, they work on on the same timer, so you can't have both. They can't spawn at the same time. That's what I know. And I think they yell. Like when they spawn, they yell. And I would just like to get at least one today. I mean, I could be flying around. Or I could just be, I don't know, camping one of them. And just hoping that that's where a rare will appear. Otherwise, I will inevitably get distracted by the amount of rares that are happening to me on a regular basis because I've never killed them. And I think this one I need. See, I'm not normally farming Apexis crystals on this character. I have about 73,000 on my druid, who actually went to Draenor. Hello! Good luck, have a good night, everyone. Thank you. Morning, depending on where you live. Yeah, it's gonna be night for me, and yeah, good night. Good night as well. What does this guy drop? I just wanted to get myself a single shot at least something today. And I very well remember just being here. Do you know what I used to do here? I used to prepare my exams while doing this. That was such a very, very long time ago. When I would, sit here, I'd have time. Oh, wait. Oh, this is Terrorfist. This is... Never mind, I thought it was, oh, that was Warfist. Never mind, I was just talking to myself there. What I want to do is I want to just make a few... Just delete a few things, like these rings and trinkets. Nobody needs these. So much trash, but that's okay. That's gold. That is gold. I want to kill at least one of them. Like, it's a nice memory for me. It's also a very stressful one, as I remember trying to study for all these exams, and it was not the most pleasant thing in the world, just like sitting there waiting for a doom roller and just studying the things that I felt like I could never care about. Ever. And I still don't particularly feel like I care about those. But it was a good distraction. Like, I remember it made me feel good to get these things. And I am a 2 out of 3, and I want to come back, and I want to hunt the third one. And what kind of sucks a little bit is that they are on a random spawn timer, so there's no particular timer or a way to predict when they'll spawn, which is terrible for me. Because if I knew that they just wouldn't spawn now, I probably would have given up, and that's probably what's about to happen. Yeah, I'm not gonna go over time today, just because I can't find a stupid rare. I might as well be waiting for them for ages and ages here now. So if they appear in the next minute or two, we'll go kill them. But apart from that, I think I will be finishing for today. So yeah, I'm just gonna camp myself somewhere, and if they yell, they yell. If they don't, they don't. Now, anyway, this was just a little tour of Draenor. I still had a few things that for some reason, I thought I could do. One of them includes the other. The other raid, which is conveniently just around here. But unfortunately, we didn't get to do that because I was getting too lost trying to find Blackhand. But I don't think we would have had time for it anyways. But that is going to be it for today. I will be seeing you on Monday for the raiding stream, and also Wednesday for the raiding stream. And if you like this kind of, chill version of what we do around here, hunt mounts, achievements, and pets and stuff like that, I think I have like a whole year of content planned out. Well, no, not like a school program or anything. That just sounds stupid. But I do have ideas and things and goals that I want to do, and Friday is my time to do that, and I want to share it with you guys. So that's kind of what you can see around here. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome to stick around, stay updated, and sub to the channel. I do a lot of different content. I do the heavily mythic-ish content, and then I do hounds and pets runs and everything. I don't know, I just do things that I like in game, and I like to think that I like most of the game or almost the whole game. So I think if you like at least some of that, you'll find something for you around here. So yeah, thank you for sticking around. I hope you had a nice evening. I had a great one. I did get a few toys today, and I didn't get a pet, but that toy is still a mystery to me, and I'm gonna have to figure out how that works. But I'm overall really happy with the runs, and I'm happy to be hanging out with you guys. So yeah, thanks for sticking around, and I will see you Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or whenever you're around. I will be around anyways. So yeah, thanks for watching.